Hello everyone, it's Shanna. So glad you're here. Now today I'm going to be using this little scrap piece of paper that I found while cleaning my craft room. This is something that I'd take a hexagem die and cut out of, and I'd laid it very nicely down on the panel, and so I've got a nice panel. I'm going to be bringing in this Pink and Main bookworm paper, and I'm also going, I'm actually showing you the paper I'm going to use here. Wanted to get the right size there, and I've got a nice little edge showing out around there, and I'm going to be using the 3D rattan embossing folder that came in the Crafty Kit of the Month for December 2023, and it's called Rattan 3D, and it just makes a beautiful embossed panel. Now I'm just grabbing some Hammermill cardstock. That's what I use for my card bases. I've got a top folding A2 card base, and I'm just going to flatten it out. I'm following a process from one of my friends, Danny. She always stamps on the back of her card first, so that you take credit for your work, is what she says, and then does the inside and then works to the outside of the card. I'm just trying to make more effort to completely finish my card when I'm done, so that I don't have to go back through and add additional things to it as we go. So I'm just going to take this strip of paper that was left from the pattern paper that I cut up for this, and I'm going to lay it on the inside of the card at the bottom. Now I'm planning on making this a birthday card, and it's going to say happy birthday on the outside, and then I thought I could write whatever I want on the inside of it, and I wouldn't need to add any additional sentiments. So I will call this inside done, and then I'll handwrite. Now that's Shanna Makes It stamp. I just ordered that off of Amazon, and they shipped it right to me. I just kind of made the design up. Okay, now I'm just going to bring in my bone folder. I got a new bone folder from Cat Scrappiness, and I'm loving it. I've never had a Teflon bone folder before. I keep mentioning that in my videos because it is new to me. And I'm going to bring some foam tape in and just pop up this panel. And then we'll get it laid down on our card base, and we can begin building our shaker card. I've been kind of under the weather again, just really froggy and having a cough and taking cold medicine. So if my videos sound a little froggy or foggy or whatever, that's why, because I guess this little cold that we've all had is just kind of cycling back around, and we're all kind of fighting it again. You know, I do take care of my grandkids, and whenever you have young kids around you all the time, you're guaranteed to catch whatever's going around, it seems like. So I'm just going to get this backing pulled off the foam if I can, and then get this laid down on my card panel. Alrighty, and I just love that embossed panel, and I'm telling you what, I've got to figure out this hair situation. It's in the camera again. I've got the overhead, and when I lean in to look at things, my hair kind of comes in the view, and I apologize for that, but I have to get it figured out. So I've got that laid down, and I like it. I think it's beautiful. And now I've got, you know, my little shaker thing, and then I've got my pattern paper backer, and you can see it's two-sided. It's just beautiful paper. That's Pink and Main paper, and then that's the Pink and Main embossing folder from the Crafty Courtyard Kit. I think that's what I meant to say earlier. And I just got a lot of fun stuff from that kit, so I'm trying to use it up. And that first big blob of glue was because my precision fine tip came out of that glue bottle, and it just squirted out on there, and then I had to put it back in. So that's why it looked like a mess. I'm just getting this laid down nicely on this card panel so that I can bring in my shaker bits and build my shaker window. Now I did actually speed up the building of the window because I'm fooling with the tape and the foam tape and all that a long time, and I just think it's pretty long and drawn out for you to watch. So I sped it up pretty quickly here in a minute. I think I sped it up by maybe five or six times. I'm not sure. But I've got double-sided tape there, and I've laid my acetate, which is just packaging from, one of my stamps or die sets. And I took the Hexigem cinnamon, or the Hexigem die, that was larger than the one that I cut out of this, and I cut it out just so I'd have some extra hanging over the edge. And then I laid this double-sided tape on top of it so that it would make sure that it adheres down very well. And then I'm just going to bring in some foam tape and go all the way around the edges and then the inside pieces of the shaker so that I can keep, I'm going around the outside to flatten it out, but I'm going around the inside just to keep the gems within the diamond pattern and not, completely in the square pattern and everything. And I'm just filling in the gaps with the foam at this point, making sure I've got it all closed in real well. Just cleaning it up and peeling off any extra tape that I've got there. Now these are Cat Scrappiness white circle, I think they're called AB white circle mix. And I will link everything in the description box below. But I poured a good amount on there, and then I'm thinking I need more than that because it's a pretty big window. So I'm going to go ahead and open the package up again, pour out a little bit more, and get that laid down. Now these gems pretty much take on just about any color that they're around. They seem to change depending on what they're around. So I thought they looked really nice on this. So now I'm going to bring in my shaker panel, and I'm going to take my anti-static powder tool to the inside of it. I've just got one of those anti-static bags that are powdery, and I just went all along the inside of it. Now I'm just cleaning up a little tape that's on the edge that I don't want to grab the sequins. And I'm just going to get it laid down on here center. And it shakes very well, so I was real happy with that. Seems to flow very well. Didn't seem to stick on the edges of the foam tape either. Now I'm going to bring that bone folder back in, and I'm just going to go all the way around those edges, making sure that that is completely adhered to the foam and that the foam is completely adhered to the card panel underneath it. And it's still shaking very well. I really like that. And really this is a very simple card. It could be used for anyone. I like that, it could be used for a male or a female. Now I've got just a sentiment that I had already foiled. It's a glimmer foil. Actually, the sentiments are called Hexigem sentiments. That's why I keep saying Hexigem sentiment instead of Hexigem die when I was referring to the die earlier. I'm taking my pink pixie tape and just cleaning up some of the excess glimmer that got on the little die cut piece there, and it cleaned up very nice. I actually showed you on the tape there was some sparkle that was attached to it, so it did pick up the excess sparkle that I needed it to. Now I'm bringing in just a little bit wider foam tape for the sentiment. I don't have to go quite as skinny as I did for the window, so I've got a little bit bigger piece. I'm just going to get it trimmed down and then get it laid on my card. And then this will pretty much just finish up this birthday card, and I think you could use it for male and female alike. And I think it's very simple, something that just about anybody could do with the right tools. Just lining it up and getting it good and even on there. And that finishes it up. And it's still a good shaker card. So I hope you like my card. If you do, consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Thanks and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.